Hello, hello, hello. I'm Sean Sims, host of The Outsiders. I have a message. I have a message for you, Slim Shady, Brandon Scott, for your GVRS program and what it did on July 2nd. The massacre that happened, the Brooklyn Day Massacre, 28 people shot, 2 people killed. Why? Why did that happen? They're pushing the narrative of, well, there was a breakdown in communication, or there was a system failure, and it didn't quite, the information didn't quite get up the chain the way it should have been moved, with safe streets there, and they didn't know about it until an hour before. All of that, as far as this outsider is concerned, is Bravo Sierra. They knew exactly what was going on. That was the pushing of GVRS, Group Violent Reduction Stinkfest. They thought they were going to use this Brooklyn Day celebration, have safe streets go in. I believe the mayor and Richard Dick Worley were well aware exactly what was going on, because that was part of the GVRS, the Stinkfest program. And they knew exactly what was going on. And they have safe streets folk go in, interact, and it was a beta test to see what would happen. They wanted it to succeed so that they could tout GVRS. Even Acting Commissioner Worley said that when he's in the office of Police Commissioner, he's going to push GVRS. He's going to be behind that. Not the policies and procedures of the police department, not following policing the way it's been done for years. 26 years of Brooklyn Day, and then you have a massacre. Which year do you have a massacre? The year that they tout GVRS. And take Safe Streets people, put them there. Leave the police out. We don't like the police. Slim Shady wanted to defund the police. No. Leave them out, because we're going to use my program, because I have a documentary out, and now I'm this big-time movie star. I'm on the silver screen. Didn't make the premiere in London, did you, Ace? So this is what's going on. I don't believe the narrative of system failure for 1 second. This is a GVRS. It was a GVRS operation from beginning to end, but it blew up in Slim Shady's face. And what does he do? He throws everybody he can grab his skinny little arms and skinny little hands on. He grabs everyone and throws them under the bus, focusing on the parents. The parents. He calls the parents idiots. Now you have an idiot calling people idiots because things didn't work out the way he wanted them to work out. See, the parents are to blame, because the parents, they have their kids and they're not disciplining them and raising them right, and so he's calling them idiots. He's calling names, he's lashing out, because his GVRS beta test that was supposed to succeed, and he could push it and say, look, everyone, look how great GVRS is. We had safe streets there. They broke up some confrontations, arguments. It works. There were 900, 1,000 people there, and it worked, and we didn't even need the police. That's the narrative he wanted to say after Brooklyn Day celebration, but it didn't turn out that way. So now he's blaming the parents. Let me see. The parents. And the curfew, wait a minute, it was late. It was after 11, 12, 1 o'clock. And the curfew? Oh, no. First he says in a press conference, oh, no, there were people there. There were adults there. It was okay for them to be out. Then he turns around, spins it, and says, oh, no, they were idiots. They shouldn't be out. If they're 16 years old, the parent, and they're out, their parent's an idiot. That's what he said. He spun it. Because that GVRS program, that is where people should be looking and not buying Slim Shady's narrative that there was a system failure. And didn't you know about the parents to begin with? All of a sudden you have an epiphany. Hey, there are parents out there who don't look after their kids and don't parent quite the way we need them in order to have kids off the street. You just found that out? Didn't you know that before Brooklyn Day? Didn't you know that at other times since you've been the mayor? This is the 3rd year. Didn't you know all that already? Of course you did. You know that there are kids out there who are troublemakers, who are carrying guns, who are violent. You knew that already. So why didn't you have the police there? Why wasn't Richard Dick Worley's police there in the capacity where they should have been? They weren't there because, I will say it again, you wanted to tout your GVRS program. And it blew up in your face. So now you're the one who's looking like an idiot. It's you, Slim Shady. It's your fault. It's that group violence reduction stinkfest that you have been pushing. And crime is ticking up. And people in Baltimore City are sick of it. And what they tell me, the vast majority, 9 out of 10 people I talk to, they want you out. There should be a remove and replace mechanism in the charter, tweaked, changed. It's there already. Get rid of the city council in that mechanism. Remove them. Let the citizens decide. Because I believe that if we were to run remove and replace, and the citizens were to have their say, that you would be out. And the only issue we would have at that point involving the mayor's office is finding someone else to run the city. So that's all I have to say in regards to Slim Shady and the Group Violence Reduction Stinkfest program. And listen all, do not believe the hype. Do not go with the narrative of a system failure. The only thing I have to say to Slim Shady, the only thing I want to be saying to Slim Shady, those words I long to be able to say to Slim Shady is bye-bye. Bye-bye, Slim Shady. Bye-bye. This is Sean Sims, host of The Outsiders. See you next week. Oh, and remember, we've got a podcast coming, a new format, because we've left WMEG. And we have a podcast coming up that will be coming up each week. And I'll be sending out these snippets for you all about what's going on within the country, this state, this city, because this horrific event that happened July 2nd, the Brooklyn Day Massacre, should never be forgotten. And I believe that Richard Worley and Slim Shady should get the boot. Anyway, take care everyone. See you next week.